UK game studios have probably heard that the Video Games Expenditure Credit is worth 34%. That's true, but only as a starting point. The number that actually lands in your bank account is smaller, and there's a cap that catches a lot of studios off guard. Let's break down what VGEC is really worth. The headline rate is 34% of your qualifying UK core costs, but that credit counts as taxable income, so it's subject to corporation tax at 25%. Once that's accounted for, your real-world benefit works out at 25.5% of qualifying expenditure. If you spend £1 million on qualifying UK core costs, you'll receive £255,000 back. Now, the cap. You can't claim VGEC on all of your costs, even if your whole team is based in the UK. The amount that you can claim is capped at the lower of two figures, 80% of your total core expenditure or the actual amount of UK core expenditure that you incurred. So here's what that looks like in practice. Say a studio spends £800,000 in total core costs, and £700,000 of that is UK-based. 80% of the total is £640,000. Since £640,000 is lower than the total UK spend of £700,000, that's the figure the claim is based on, giving a gross credit of £217,600 and a net benefit after tax of £163,200. Now compare that to a studio with the same £800,000 total, but only £400,000 spent in the UK. Here, the UK figure is the lower one, so that's what gets used. The gross credit drops to £136,000 with a net benefit of £102,000. So what actually counts as a core cost? It's everything spent designing, producing and testing your game, but only from the point that the project is formally greenlit through to a minimum viable product. Work before greenlight doesn't count, and neither does anything after the game's complete. Marketing, PR, distribution, all of that sits outside of the claim. Staff and subcontractor costs will make up most of your claim. Remote UK-based freelancers count, but anyone physically outside of the UK doesn't. And rights expenditure can qualify too, as long as those rights are genuinely needed to make the game. VGEC is also a cumulative scheme. Every time you file, you calculate your total eligible costs from the very start of the project, subtract whatever you've already claimed, and apply the rate to what's left. Most studios choose to claim annually rather than waiting until the game's finished, purely for the cash flow benefit. Get your cost categorisation right from day one, keep clear UK versus non-UK records, and don't forget to submit your additional information form before you file. That's what separates a smooth VGEC claim from one that runs into trouble.